Hi, welcome back. This is series number 4, part 5 of our mini Santa with a tree. And what I did offline is I took care of the arms. And what we're going to do now is we're going to take our drawing of the tree and try to take that out of there. So try to carve that out. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to the top of the tree and you're going to just do a lot of stop cuts. The first one you're going to do is a cross. Okay? Just a cross. So and then one on the next one. Alright. Okay. And then you're going to match this line, since the tip of it's under his beard a little bit. Let's just follow that out to that line. And the same thing over here. And go underneath the next line. Go down. Okay. And do the same thing here on the other side. We're just doing a lot of stop cuts. Now it's very, very careful to cut out those points when you do your stop cuts, because you can chip that out very quickly, and I'll explain that in a minute. So our last cut is going to go all the way down to the corner. Just want to be careful not slicing your thumb doing that. And we'll do this side over here. It's imperative that you wear your glove, folks, if you have one. If you don't have one, get one, especially if you're a new carver. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to undercut first a little bit, like so. And then the next row, I'm going to undercut from the bottom up. Okay. I might even do another little pass here. So, just give that some more definition, more pronounced look to it. Okay, and you're going to go around to the other side. Where that tip is, you're going to be very careful not to push your knife in too far, because you can still chip that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down alongside with that first cut. We're going to try to cut out that corner. Try not to pull it out. Try to just make sure that the knife works for you. You know, a lot of times we don't let the tools do what it's supposed to do by rushing it, and you end up with. Okay, see how that's done? And I got that tip out. Alright, we're going to do the next one up. See where I had that stop cut. We're going to follow that right down again on this side, on the outside of the tree. Okay. I'm going to make another cut. And I'm going to cut right underneath where it's supposed to be this next tier up, right there in that corner. I'll make that pretty distinct. Okay? See? That's perfect. That worked out good. And now the last cut from the top. You can do this really in any sequence you feel comfortable with. This is just the way I do it. Everybody has a different way of doing things, and there's not a right or wrong way of doing things. A lot of times with carving, you know, one way is okay with one person. Like some people like doing the body first and doing the face last. I always do the face first in case I mess it up. Then I don't want to spend all the time on the body getting it done. If that makes sense to you. So see how we got that tree out? And what you want to go do is go back and clean everything up. I'm going to do this half. You guys can do this half when you're offline. And then what you want to do here with, I'm just going to try to make it a little more detailed, another little piece out. See how I'm trying to slice it, moving it back and forth? Sometimes that prevents things from splitting. Okay, and then I'm going to extend that arm all the way over and make another stop cut going underneath. See how I have that? I'm going to do the same thing with the top here. Okay, and then we're going to clean this up a little bit in here. Turn around and round this off a little bit. I'm going to round off that. Okay, so we actually have that done. Now let me take a look here. We kind of round off all the edges, but we won't do that until the next segment. I'll show you. I want you to go back and try to make those cuts very, very clear, because it's going to need an edge, because those edges will be rounded off. Okay, so go ahead and do this side offline, and then just round up your arm. We'll finish this side. I'll show you how to finish this side up. We'll finish that tree when we get back on the next segment. You're just going to round things off, blend things in. Okay, remember we got to take all our rough spots off anyway. We're just going to go up a little ways. We don't want to cut too much up at the top. Just try to round everything off at the bottom. You know, make it all match. Just like that. Okay? Round off your arms. And don't round it off too much here, because we've got to do the top of the hat. You don't want to chop off too much at the top. Alright, when we come back, I'll have this side done and the arms done. And then we'll start on the tassel, maybe, and see where we go from there. Okay? I'll be right back.